So here I am sitting on my couch with my iPad, and someone on Facebook asked, "How did I do this?" For God's sake, I don't want it. Here, there we go. God damn it. No. Play again. So I called this Nude Man in Thunderstorm. So he wanted to know how I did it. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I use an app called Sketch Club, and here is a drawing I did of a very talented model and extremely talented artist. And what I did was he sent me a photograph that I used. This is essentially the pose. He provided a photograph that had really nice lighting on it already, and I sometimes when I get a photograph from someone who has photographed themselves with the light hitting their body directly from the point of view of the camera, I say, can you please get the lighting from the side so there's more dynamic shadows and stuff. And sometimes I will do a drawing of them with the lighting they have, and then I will add a lightning storm around them so they see what it is. So let's pretend this guy was one of those. Of course he isn't, so the light's going to hit, the lightning bolt is coming from this side. So what is going to be lit will be maybe that. It's hitting his knee. This is in shadow. His inner thigh, and this leg is being hit with light. So is this foot. So now when I remove that, here it is with the lightning, the flashing light. So I just add that layer, and then I can have the light coming from a different angle. So I think this is a different, I did the same thing where I had a lightning storm going around him. So it's essentially different layers that show different different light and dark. So let's make a storm. Now this particular app allows me to create a movie. And the way it does that is I hit here and I hit start. And there we go, I'm started the recording. It's not in real time. It only records when my pen is making a line or making a shape or somehow doing something. So if I stopped the recording right now, stop, and play it, nothing happens. Okay, so let's cancel, discard that. Let's try it. Let's do another one now. Start. Now I have to use this layer behind it all to make a line or a shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll pretend those are seconds. Then I add that layer. Go back here to the layer I'm writing on. 1. Turn that back off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll have it hit again, 1, like lightning sometimes does. Okay, so let's see what it looks like now as a movie. Okay, that's going way too slow. Lightning is faster than that. So that might be better. I'm able to save this recording in a number of different speeds. So I'm going to go back to, I'll go back to resume. So I'm still making this movie. And I'm going to add that one. 1, 2. Turn that off. Add this. Maybe 1. And go back to its normal state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where there's no lightning. Then I go here. 1. There. 1. Get rid of both of those. Go back down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I go up here and get, there's a thing, 1. And then there. And then back to normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's see what's happened, how it works now. That's kind of fun. So that's how I do it. I simply add different layers and then activate them sort of in the, so I'm still recording now. Let's see what else I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, I'm doing that to the more lines I make, the longer the thing that you see will be visible. Now I'm just mixing it up with all sorts of different kinds of things. And now I better get back to the rest. What haven't I done? What combo haven't I done? And when they're all selected, it's all a crapshoot. So we'll stop now. That's, I think, too fast. See, that's better, I think. Export to photo. So it's a 3-second long movie. That's too slow. Okay, let me see if I can find another one to do here. Save changes. Pick another, the same model that I just showed you sent another photograph for me to work on. And this one, I did not put in a thunderstorm yet, but maybe I will. I just added extra layers, so I added color, and then I added an intensified color. So now let's just make another layer on top of this. So sometimes what I do, especially if I know I'm going to make a thunderstorm, I'll add black to the whole thing. So that's black, and then I'm going to hit some, let's have a nice bright orange. Now the lightning bolt is hitting him from the top. So he has beautiful black curly hair. The pen I'm using, pretend that the light, you see his fingers there. the tool I'm using here is something called vector, which makes a shape. Wherever I have my pen traced, it makes a shape. So I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to make this one be black again from another side. It'll be darker there. And how is it going to be? How's the light going to happen here? Let's have the light hit this side of his body. So this part is in shadow, but his leg I don't know what you'd exactly see. That's the one hard part about making up lightning bolts, is you don't really quite know. It doesn't look all that great, but we'll try it anyway. We'll see what happens. Another layer. We'll make this be black again. Sometimes, actually, let me do something else. Sometimes it's interesting where you can copy this layer, copy down, and then you can do something like invert. Where's invert? Invert. Done. So now look what happens. It's really weird. I don't like that at all. Clear. There's just interesting ways that you can add effects to a layer by using this fancy button up there. But sometimes I find fancy buttons just way too fancy. So let's go put that back where it belongs. So here I've got really only two different lightning bolts, which aren't really that great, but let's make this guy be in a thunderstorm anyway. So start. So again, I use a layer that's below all of the active layers that have something, and I start making lines. 1, 2. So here's, and then now a lightning bolt. Bang. Oops, maybe I made that too. Fuck. Damn it. Hitting the wrong things. That first lightning bolt will seem way too big. Okay, let's see what this movie's like. Stop. Well, not bad. Little library. So anyway, that's how I do it. Ta-da!